Okay.
So, okay, today is small lecture actually, it's not big. So it's about idea generation, how we can come up with a new idea. Okay, do you guys remember the last session, what was about?
Yeah, it was like sort of like just a few steps before, like pretty much first of all was empathy, basically.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
create an empathetic map or something.
So it was about reframing and creating an insight, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, creating insight. This was the last session, okay? Good, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to talk only about how to generate a new idea. So, how might we questions? There are several questions, we call them how might we, okay? So what are your how might we questions? So then, I'm going to show you an example. What is the example? So basically, how might we questions are short questions, okay? Used to brainstorm and it help us a lot creating a point of view and design principles that will help us create different idea about the solution. Okay, have like, so we can like knowing the root of the problem and come up with a better solution that will help us understand the problem. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
for example, not example. So how to generate how might we question. So every single person will have different how might we question, different questions than the other. Okay. So it's basically how you guys want to like tackle the problem. Okay, it depends. It depends how each one want to tackle the problem. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So to begin, first of point of view, so break the larger challenge into smaller actionable pieces. Look at the aspect of the statement to complete the sentence. So all how might we questions start with actually how might we? How might we? Okay? So how might we? Okay? So we might have like 5, 6, 10 how might we questions. And the helpful, so for example, consider, so okay, so here we have a case study example. The challenge was to redesign the ground experience of local international airport. Okay, so we have an airport. We need to do a redesign for the ground experience used for kids. Okay. So the point of view here, we did interview someone, a mother of 3 children. Okay.
Yeah.
So this mother was rushing through the airport only to wait hours at the gate. She needed to entertain her playful children because annoying little brats only irritate already frustrated fellow passenger. Okay, so the case study here, a mother with 3 children. She said that she want a place. Okay, she want a place to entertain their kids while they are waiting to broad. Okay,
Okay.
so this is a point of view. Good. Good.
Yep.
Okay, so now let's check the how might we questions that they come up in this the research for it. So how might we, you see this is HMW, all abbreviation of how might we. Okay, all each and every single question start with how might we. Good.
Okay.
So first question was how might we use the kids' energy to entertain fellow passengers? Okay, so someone thought that we can use the kids to entertain the other passengers. Then another questions popped up. So how might we separate the kids from the passengers? So we keep the passengers, the adult passengers in the place and the kids in another place. Another questions, how might we make the wait the most exciting part of the trip? So instead of making it the boring part, let's make it an exciting part. Okay, so what can we add to the airport so the waiting period will be more fun?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then another question can be how might we entirely remove the waiting time in the airport at the airport? Do you think this is possible?
No.
Why?
Well, for me, it depends. Like,
Because
probably it's possible.
the planes are never consistent. You can't
First,
have
we don't
just
have
gates
consistency
opening
in
left
timing.
and right every
Perfect.
time.
So we have
Yeah.
the timing is not like precise. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, we have a large number of passengers. Okay, so we cannot like tell the passenger to go at 10 a.m. and their flight at 10 a.m. while we have like some around 1,000 other passengers want to have their flight at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Exactly.
this will make the work overwhelming to the airport. Okay, good. So this how
Yeah.
much is not like credible. This might be good. This might be good. Making it exciting. Okay, there is a question mark here. So how might we make the rush refreshing instead of hurrying? How might we leverage free time fellow passenger to share the load? How might we make the airport like a spa playground? So is this possible?
No.
Again, this is like very hard to do. Only
Yeah.
it can be made if the airport only for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Okay, so how might we make the airport a place that kids want to go? So this is hard. How might we make
I think we can like sort of attract like with also adding like a bunch of playgrounds, but that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, but so far we don't have any playground in any
Yeah.
airport in the world. Okay.
Yeah.
So how might we entertain kids? How might we slow mom down, mollify delayed passenger? Okay. So you see, all these questions will eventually lead us to some possible solution.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is only being used to brainstorm and have better insight about the actual problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Any question about how might we questions?
Nope.
Not really. No.
Do you guys think can come up with some how might we questions on your own?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
can.
Sometimes I can probably take context from the ones we have.
Yeah, exactly. So you only need like to have some. In the quiz, I might give you like a challenge and a point of view and tell you to come up with some might of How might we questions, okay? We will do an exercise about it. So here it is asking us to do some how might we questions about John and Erica. Do you guys remember John and Erica?
Yeah, the female mechanic and the male mechanic.
Yeah, the male. Yeah.
So let's start with John. How might we help John get more customers? This is a question. How might we help John get more customers? Yalla. How might we what?
I think like okay, how might we make customers build trust with John, for example?
Trust Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one.
We already mentioned like how might we help John get more customers, but let me try with. Let's say, how might we help John like sort of grow? If that makes sense, like more business wise, you know, like how do I say this?
More wise about his business.
Yeah.
How might we make him more what's called noticeable? Basically, more.
Oh yeah,
more exposure,
more heard, more popular. If that makes sense.
Okay, how might we make John more popular? How might we increase confidence for John? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, increase confidence.
Good. Now about Erica.
Mostly same thing.
No,
how might
Erica
we help her get more
different
customers?
things.
Yeah. Okay. How might we sort of like help Erica with let's say with her field, because like she doesn't really have that much access on like the male mechanics to mechanical knowledge, if that makes sense.
How might we go to Erica, make people go to Erica, convince people to go to Erica?
Yeah. How might we help people trust Erica, of course.
How
Okay,
might
trust
we
Erica also.
Or how might we show people that she's a good mechanic?
Make sure
or encourage others
Erica is as good
to do the same business
as male mechanics. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How might we
Yeah.
what did you
encourage
say
other
before
females?
that?
Encourage other females to work as a mechanic.
Bravo. Other. Okay, how might we encourage other female to work same as Erica? Okay?
Okay.
So basically, guys, you can come up with any how might we question as long as it is related to the main topic. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
So the famous design thinking process: understand, observe, ideate. There is issue here. So define is like here where we come. Okay, here on this stage where we brainstorm, and if we want to come up with how might we question, we do them on this stage. Okay, at the defining stage. Okay, so at the defining stage, we start brainstorming. Why?
Can you repeat that, sir? Like, why do we brainstorm, or?
Can we brainstorm after while we're coming with ideas?
Yeah, while we're
No.
coming up with ideas, we can
No, we
brainstorm. I
cannot,
guess.
Kalam.
No.
Right?
Because you
Wait, what do you
want to
mean?
know the steps.
Ideas
You
are
always
the
need to do the
actual
steps.
like, possible solution. Ideas are the actual.
Well, you mean like after we pass the ideate part, or like before? Because that's what I.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Before.
Oh, like after. Okay. Yeah,
So
makes sense.
at the define, which means third step, we come up if we want to with the how might we question, with the how might we questions. Okay? Because it is being used for brainstorming and it will help us come up with a better solution later on.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
So last time we did talk about empathy. Now we're going to talk about ideation because basically we're talking about generating a new idea. So ideation is give you copious and diverse design solution possibilities to select, develop, and test. Okay?
Yeah.
So it is the most important step before prototyping. Okay? The most important step before prototyping. Okay?
Okay.
At this stage, we will know also at this stage, we will know if we actually did understand the problem or not. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we're having issues finding a solution, what does it mean?
What? Wait, I didn't hear you.
If we're having an issues, what does it mean? If we're having issues finding a
Solutions or
solution.
issues?
If we're having problems finding a solution or possible solution.
Sir, I mean, I
Yes.
might keep on entering and leaving because the power keeps on going.
It's
If
fine.
we don't find a solution, do we just do it?
What does it mean? It might mean that we did not understand the problem. Okay? This is one. What else?
Oh. You don't understand how to do the design thinking process.
We did not have much information about the problem.
About the problem?
Yeah. Okay. So everything we do in defining will be actually related to ideating. Okay. So in order to come up with a good possible solution, in order to come up with good possible solutions, we need to really understand the problem. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So where do you think, at which stage of these we generate ideas?
Well, if you mean by empathy, insight, content, and solutions area, because I think in concepts area.
Yeah.
Here, okay? Now why here, not here?
Because like here we just develop insights, we just develop empathy. We don't really. We're trying to define the problem, not really create ideas.
Yeah, this is analyze.
Yeah, exactly. So here first we're starting with an empathy, knowing what, trying to creating or breaking the ice between us and the owner of the problem or the problem side. Here we start like having some different insight about the problem. Here finally we got the general concept about the problem, so we can start like having some different idea about the possible solution. Okay?
Yeah.
The final step will be the prototyping and testing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
So there are some rules, we use them for brainstorming. Some important rules, you guys can use them for brainstorming for any problem or any subject or anything that you want to go to do in your life, okay? One conversation at a time. What do we mean by one conversation at a time?
Only one
Like
discussion.
go one by one. We just don't rush.
No, not one question, one conversation. One conversation. Meaning if we're going to interview people, we do it one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interview people, we do it one by one and not in a group. Why do you think not doing interview in a group?
Because like I think it'll sort of like mix up everything in some cases.
One. Okay, two.
Yeah.
Mixed ideas.
Mixed ideas.
It won't be the true answer.
Mixed ideas.
Also, some people might actually hide their answers because of privacy reasons.
Bravo,
so
yeah, exactly.
Some people might be shy of answering questions in front of others. Okay?
yeah.
So this is very important. We take them by one. This is a better way to create an empathy. So we show people that we actually care about them and we can have a better insight about the problem. Okay?
Yeah.
So go for quantity. What do we mean by going for quantity?
Amount of questions instead of quality for questions. So better questions or
not
tons
amount
of
questions. Amount of what the other
answers, right? Also.
Yes, amount of information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as we collect as many information as we want, we get the, like, for example, if we want, let's say, to fix computer, there are so many possible way to fix it. Okay, so we put them all on the table, and then what? So these are hierarchical, guys. So we start by here, then go. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So going for quantity, so as many ideas as we can. Build on the ideas of others. So if we're interviewing different people, we can, like, by ourselves mix ideas and
if they're sort of related,
try exactly, narrow them down, okay, to one.
Yeah.
Okay. Encourage wild ideas. Why we would encourage wild ideas?
Because like in some cases these wild ideas could actually help in some cases, but like also to sort of cancel some other ideas, if that makes sense.
While they almost hit or miss.
So wild idea help us most of the time to come up with an innovative idea, because the normal ideas that everyone doing are like repetitive. However, on the other hand, wild ideas, first, it is not repetitive. No one else have done it before because they don't like dare to do them. It helps us come with a new and innovative way to fix the solution, to fix the problem. Okay?
Yeah.
So being visual, what do we mean by being visual? Examples.
like maybe visual. So like sort of make a picture of the idea, like sort of picture it in your mind, or
Images.
images too.
So drawing images, what else?
As I mentioned before, like sort of picturing it in your mind.
Isn't like drawing the prototype, basically?
Yeah, drawing prototypes, samples, or examples. Okay. What else?
Yeah.
Like I don't really know much. I mean, that's already mentioned like a few. So
Graph are used for visuals, correct or no?
oh yeah, graph like bars and yeah,
True.
Exactly. So what else?
Statistics, basically.
Charts.
Charts, all type of graphs. Okay, so let's put.
Can't we say
S.
statistics?
Numbers, let's say. Okay, statistics, but simple one, not the complicated one, because complicated
Yeah.
ones will not be understood by some. So let's say, for example, 80% of people will understand this. So this is very simple. Instead of going with the
Yeah.
probability of this and that will make things complicated. Okay?
Yeah.
In computer science nowadays, we're using a lot statistic and probability, especially in artificial intelligence.
Probability?
Yeah, we use a lot of statistic and probability. Stay on topic. Okay, so this is actually some example of visuals. Stay on topic. So if you're fixing car, don't go to like talk about movies or talk about football.
Yeah, so stay on topic.
Yeah.
Defer judgment. Don't be judgmental at all.
Oh yeah, makes the other
Okay,
person
because
nervous.
this will make people go far away from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make people uncomfortable as well. So
Exactly. Okay. So these are rules to be used for brainstorming. Now, post mean after. Okay.
Okay.
So very important thing to maintain your innovation potentials, carry multiple ideas forward to learn, considers this criteria, choose the most meaningful and your riskiest idea. So we said earlier to go with wild ideas.
Wild ideas.
Okay, wild
Yeah.
ideas. Now to like make a conclusion, we need finally to choose the one that the ones that make most sense, even if they are risky.
yeah,
Risky. Okay, so this is it. So this is a little bit of a conclusion. Okay. Choose the ones that make the most sense, even if they are risky. Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
So hard or easy?
Easy.
simple-ish. Yeah, sort of easy.
Now sharing your how much we question. I'm going to post this on the worksheet for next week. So next week, guys, you do have a quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check which day.